Mr. Werner, you are here on a request from the friend of the court's office for an order to show cause, actually a bench warrant for failure to appear on July the 11th of 2025. There's been a bond set in the amount of $4,900. The allegation is that you failed to appear on July the 11th of 2025 for a scheduled court hearing. You have the right to plead guilty, not guilty. You have the right to have a trial. It would be a bench trial, it would not be a jury trial. You have the right to see, hear, and question any witnesses against you. You have the right to present witnesses and evidence on your own behalf, get an order from the court called a subpoena to require witnesses to appear. You have the right to testify. You'd also have the right to remain silent, and you'd have the right to have the burden of proof be on the front of the court for your failure to appear, and you'd have the right to appeal. Do you understand all of those rights?
Yes, I do.
You have any question about any of those rights?
Your Honor, this is just a simple fact of me missing a Zoom call. So I don't think I need an attorney or nothing. I mean, I've been keeping up on the payments that I made arrangements with them with. I just missed a Zoom call.
All right, I just want to make sure that you understand your rights first. Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
All right, do you want to have an attorney represent you, or do you want to represent yourself?
I would like an attorney, please.
All right, the court will appoint, do you have a steady job right now or not?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, you're breaking up really bad.
Do you have a job right now or not?
The connection was really bad when you were just saying it. Kind of. I've been making once a month payments, man. My mom gives me $100 a month to pay the child support.
It beeps every time it's over one. Yeah.
Why am I getting the picture in the video or audio?
I don't know. I don't know if they're having issues with their sound there and they have the audio on something else. I'm not sure because it's set like two different.
Deputy, I seem to be getting a picture from one source and an audio from another source. Is there something different happening at your location?
We were called to get two different people on, one on Zoom and one for FOC. And the one for FOC, Mr. Werner, is on our tablet and sitting in our visitation booth. And I am in our Polycom room with Mr. Hooker.
All right, that makes a little more sense to me because I couldn't see Mr. Hooker's mouth moving and I thought he was Mr. Werner. And that's probably why
Okay, do you want me to disconnect Polycom at this time, sir?
I'm going to need to do well.
Actually, I think Cooper is doing the other arraignment. I didn't think about that.
All right, so I think Mr. Hooker is going to be arraigned by Judge Cooper on his Polycom number, not this one. And then I need to see Mr. All right. Mr. Werner, are you still with us?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, I can.
All right. The question was, do you have employment?
2-3 days a week, Your Honor.
How much money do you make?
Oh, because he's got
$15 an hour. And it's only like 7 hours a day. If that.
Why are you only working 20 some hours a week?
Because that's all that people need my help with right now.
What kind of work is it?
Construction work, Your Honor.
Are you telling me that you can only find construction work for 20 hours a week in the summertime?
At this very moment, yes, because it is a small crew. Smaller
got to
crew,
be-
the less help they need.
There's got to be 40 construction crews working in this area.
It doesn't mean that I can work for them, Your Honor,
Why is that?
because I have 7 felonies.
I know of lots of crews that have felons working for them. And you're currently working for one of them. Why can't you work more hours?
Because they don't have the bids, they don't have the contracts. They don't have enough contracts. They're not, there's only a few guys on this crew, man. They can only do so much at a time.
All right, I find that you don't qualify for court-appointed counsel. If you want an attorney, I can give you some time to hire your own. Would you like time to hire your own attorney?
No, Your Honor, I am stuck in here.
The question wasn't where you're stuck. The question is, do you want an attorney? You want to have time to hire your own?
I cannot afford an attorney, Your Honor.
The question was, do you want an attorney?
I said yes, but I need a court appointed. I cannot afford one for myself.
I'm not going to give you a court-appointed lawyer.
Oh, so you're gonna screw me even more. That's awesome. I like that.
No, I'm going to give you a chance to get your own attorney if you want an attorney.
I cannot afford an attorney. How many times do I gotta tell you this?
Apparently as many as I asked for. All right, I'm going to, here's what's going to happen. If I give you time to get an attorney, you're likely going to end up spending some more time in jail.
Your Honor, I cannot get out of this county jail right now. I have a parole hold and I have new misdemeanor charges. For sure, right now. I'm not getting out of this jail. I cannot get a court appointed. I cannot get an attorney for myself. I'm not getting out of here.
Is he subject to arraignment yet on those new charges? Do we know?
I do not know.
All right. Mr. Werner, do you have an arraignment set on those new charges pending against you?
No, Your Honor, the misdemeanor charges I just got fingerprinted on this morning. That's it.
What about the parole hold? What's happening with that?
I am stuck in here until whenever he decides to say I can get out. I have no say. I have no control over that. It's all on him.
Is the parole hold based on the new misdemeanor, or is it for something else?
I believe it's for, again, missing this meeting with friend of the court. Because the parole hold was issued around the same time the warrant for this was. It's the only two things that I'm technically in here for at the moment with charges for.
All right. Ms. Spillane is here from the friend of the court. Ms. Spillane, could you give me a little more insight into payments that he has made and the basis for the $4,900 bond that he has on the bench warrant?
Sure. So Mr. Werner has made $100 payment for the month of June. We have not received anything yet for July. And from the last order, he was also supposed to submit job searches and update us with any new employment. And that has not happened. I was not aware he was doing construction at this time.
I did let you know the last time we were in court that I was starting that construction job. So yes, you did know that.
Previously, he has had 4 bench warrants in less than a year. Typically, what's happening with him is he doesn't show up to court, a bench warrant is issued, and then it's just a repeat cycle. So we've tried doing a stip with him before. We've tried a lot of options with him. It's just nothing's working to keep him compliant.
But the reason why I missed court dates is because it's the Zoom meetings. Zoom does not work on my phone. I have tried explaining this to you many times. I've tried explaining that I need to be an in-court hearing for me to be there in person, and you keep telling me no. So I have tried to fix this, and you keep telling me no.
What did you do to try to fix it this time, Mr. Werner?
Your Honor, I told the courts the last time that Zoom does not work on my phone, and I was told that they would make sure that it was an in-person court hearing, that I had to be there in person. They would send me papers and it would be there in person. And again, I got a Zoom meeting. So you tell me when I got told in court this last time that I was in front of you, that I would have that as an in-person meeting. And then I get told that it's a Zoom meeting instead. I have went to try to fix this with you guys. And you
Let's assume all of it. Mr. Werner, are you done? Hurry up. Finish what you're saying.
I'm done.
let's assume everything you just told me is true and you get a notice from the court that says it's for July 11th and set for Zoom. What did you do once you got that piece of paper from the court that says there was a Zoom hearing July 11th?
Never actually got that in the mail. But like I said, even though it says a Zoom meeting, it was supposed to say that it was an in-person meeting, not a Zoom meeting.
I heard what you said, Mr. Werner, but if the court sends out a notice that says Zoom and you receive it, what would you normally do? What should you do?
Contact them. But I
Do
shouldn't
that.
have had to do any of that because of what was said in this courtroom the last time.
Mr. Werner, I don't recall that. I don't have any notes to that, and there's nothing in the court file that says that. I think you're making it up.
No, sorry, it might have been when I went and talked to them at the end of the court after I got out of here. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You are probably right.
Did you turn in your job search information to the friend of the court?
No, because I found a job. I let them know that I found a freaking job. I absolutely called and told them.
You found a part-time job. And you're telling me you don't make enough to afford your own attorney. You found a part-time job instead of finding a full-time job. And now you want to say that you got a job, but you can't.
I got the first job that came available to me. And it was working with a couple of friends. I'm sorry if they don't have the jobs to be able to work me full-time at the moment.
Is there anything else that you want to tell me, Mr. Werner?
No, because I'm not getting out of here, so it don't matter.
All right. You have the right and the ability to get out on the friend of the court bench warrant by posting $4,900. We'll set another hearing in 30 days to review that to see whether or not you're still in jail. If you are in jail, I'll consider whether or not to reduce that. But as of now, you owe, I believe, over $19,000, $19,500 and some change on your arrears. The bond amount is appropriate. You failed to appear for the July 11th hearing. And so you can get out anytime that you can post the $4,900. That's all for today.
I can't
Thank you
get
very
out of
much,
here
sir.
no matter what, even if I could post it. I'm still not getting out like I told you. I have a parole hold and I have new charges coming. So I'm gonna be here in that 30 days. I'm probably going back to prison. Just so you know, right now in this courtroom, on camera, everything, right now. I'm probably going back to prison. So this
Thank you for that information, Mr. Werner.
This for the court hearing is almost stupid ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Werner. That's all for today.
Yep.
We'll be in recess on this matter. Thank you, Ms. Spillane.